Welcome back, guys. It's Keyshawn Gaming. We're back in the same lobby as usual, and so far we've done pretty good. So far Morocco went further into Libya, as you can tell right here, and has pretty much taken out Kenya. Kenya's looks like he is retrieving, and I sent my corvettes out to damage him. So we should be okay for now with Morocco. But Italy did not back off, and pretty much what I did was sent a bunch of troops to their homeland cities. And my point of this is not to take them, but just run through them, take them, destroy all the stuff on them, and run after, because I don't have enough stuff to really fully go into Italy and take them over, because I have the threat of Morocco over here and I have the threat of Saudi Arabia over here, so I can't really put my full efforts into Italy. So I decided just to do this for now, and I also sent some corvettes with my troops as well, just to boost them in a way, because this isn't that much at all, really. I mean, my troops. Yeah, this isn't that much at all, and a slightly damaged recon vehicle, right? So I sent the Corvette in there with those troops, so I can keep on attacking these cities and keep on attacking them, because Italy, surprisingly, didn't build up quite a naval base at all, really. A navy base, I mean. Because to really build anything, you need level 2 navy bases, right? So to be honest, he didn't really do much of that. So, as you can tell, our corvettes are finally finished. Frigates are finally finished. And as you can tell, these infantry have 2 hit points, 1.5 hit points on tanks, and where it really matters, has big hit points against fixed wings, meaning air superiority and heavy bombers. And it also has a pretty good attack on helicopters as well. Has actually pretty good defense and attack against missiles, and good against other boats, and not as good as against submarines as the corvettes, but that's perfectly fine. Because our main threat is air, really, because as you can tell, I don't have a very strong air base really at all, so I need to start building more air superiority. At this point, my goal is just to get a stack of air superiority, and that should be enough to kind of prevent air from really, doing too much damage against me. So this is pretty interesting because we will disembark in 2 hours. So you know what? You're gonna have to wait for the next episode to see what happens there, by the way. As you can tell, Greece used up all of his stuff just against Italy, and now he has 1 infantry, and he's building, I think, like a recon vehicle. Yeah, 2 recon vehicles, and that's about it. I built a bunch of recon vehicles, but I need them over here because look what Saudi Arabia is doing. I don't like that he's peeking over and seeing what troops I have here. So yeah, I'm gonna send a recon vehicle over here just to reinforce those cities, because those are big cities, and if those get taken from me, that's a sudden shock to materials and stuff that I'm producing. So can't have that. Kenya is doing good. South Africa obliterated Nabania. I think I'm saying that right, Nabania. And yeah, it's pretty much ran right through them. Angola, not so much. Kenya has made efforts and gone through them, but there's probably still gonna be some pushback, and it looks like they have a couple of things with them. It looks like they have some artillery, a tank, possibly, or a recon vehicle, because at this stage, some people have their tanks, some people don't. Obviously, I focused on my navy, so I'm probably gonna just now start building my tanks this episode, so it'll be fun to see what he has, if he has a recon vehicle or a tank. Kenya has a armored fighting vehicle. I always found that strange because armored fighting vehicles are just weaker main tanks, so I found that weird that he built armored fighting vehicles. I guess you can build more of them. Maybe they cost less resources, but I don't see much of upside to them. Obviously, I just did some land grabbing over here. I don't know if this showed yet last episode. No, I think this was this morning. There was a couple of Libya troops over here just scattered. I think it was the AI or something, but it was so annoying, and it pretty much, they went head to head, and this is what happened. That's annoying. I don't like having very, very weak infantry, because that's when you can crumble very easily. So far we're okay. I think we have enough troops, to be quite honest. We have boats here to also protect us, because we're all coastal line and we have access to water all through here. So if anyone attacks us, I can also use my boats for extra damage to help me, which is really good. So far we're doing good. Italy has sent one troop, I think, over here, but it's half damage. I think Turkey will easily take this out, and I don't think he knows that Turkey's over here really like that. I think he's thinking, oh, Turkey just sent a UAV. No, he has a bunch of crap over here, so if he goes over here, he's obliterated. I think Greece did do a number on the troops that he did send over here, so I think we're okay for now. I think Greece will be able to try to take these the city back and some of these provinces, but he's going to be damaged for a while. It's going to take him a very long time to build back his infrastructure, so I'm a little worried for him. I hope he doesn't become too weak. South Africa, Kenya has been doing very well, both of them. Turkey's been doing amazing. Turkey is stronger than me by a good while, I would say. That's mostly because he's focused on his land troops, right? I haven't so much, so it made me have a slower start, but that's fine. Let's see, city-wise, I am ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know why I miscounted there. Oh, we're tied with Sweden. So we're pretty high up on the list, and most of these people, yeah, these are all mostly active people over here. We're definitely farther ahead than our competition, like Angola with 8 cities. We have like 14. So hopefully we're successful with just blazing through Italy's homeland cities. I don't know if I'll go for his capital, because I'm afraid if I go to his capital and try to hold it, if I can, I'll try to hold it, but if I can't, I'm just gonna leave, because I don't really want to damage my troops too much. I'm kind of just going in and destroying a bunch of crap and then running out. Get what I mean? I know that's not a stupid move, but a scaredy cat move, but I don't want to lose all my troops and send them to Italy, and then someone like Saudi Arabia just comes in and attacks all my cities, right? Because it's very easy access from here. And I think I'll most likely move one of these down here, maybe. Right here is good, I would say. That way, I'll probably send a Corvette, replace it with a Corvette maybe a little bit later on. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'll send a Corvette instead. After I'm done dealing with this, I'll send my Corvettes down here. They're a little bit weaker, but I don't want to send my super powerful stuff over here. I'll probably save these for Italy to be more offensive. And let's start building some things. We're almost done with our level 2 bases. We won't be able to build my tanks today, sadly. I do have enough stuff to build my tanks. We have good enough components, but not many not much manpower. So hopefully when we do come back, I'll have a whole lot of manpower and we can just do 3 tanks, main battle tanks. And at that point, I think we'll be very set and ready to go. And at that point, once I feel comfortable, we may invade all of Morocco's territory, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to have my coalition behind me if I do that, but at the moment, we're kind of all spread out at the moment. We're all kind of just fighting our own battles. I think we may go for Saudi Arabia first, I don't know. But if I do that, we'll set up a big defense over here just in case. And I have boats and everything. And a lot of his homeland cities are all near the water. So where we're located, all our threats are near the water. If they try to go for us, we can just send a bunch of boats and a little bit of infantry, and that will pretty much kind of cripple them in a way and kind of just make us not worth it. So we're doing very well so far. As you can tell, South Africa's doing very well. Kenya's not, I wouldn't say struggling, but I would say he's, if I was him, I would be a little bit worried. Wow, they're still here? I thought this was all Angola. But back to my point, looks like, he's struggling a little bit. He has a lack of infantry, I would say, but has a couple of tanks, so, and he has good air support, which is good, something that we need, but just a helicopter and air superiority. Let's see what he's building. He is building more infantry. I think he knows he needs that. Artillery, and what's here? He hasn't built anything else. So far, that's about it for him. As I went through this already, I think, yeah. 2 recon vehicles. Turkey is building more main battle tanks. Why not? They're very powerful. I hope he's upgrading them as well. That'd be even better. Nope. And he's building 1 infantry. Because at this point, you can't really spam troops too much because everyone's still kind of low on resources. We're still on the 8th day, you have to remember, so we'll definitely start picking up pace in the next couple of episodes where we'll really start grabbing land and really start making runs. And so far, you won't want to miss the next episode. I know that for sure because you'll get the results of what happens here in Italy. Guys, I know I probably inserted this into a random part of the video, but I forgot to do my research, so I'm just going to show you quickly what I researched. I researched a destroyer because that's the next level after a frigate. Probably should have done a submarine. That would have probably been more cool actually to do. Not really. No one really has boats, so it's not really a priority. Oh, what about this boat? Okay, back to what I was saying about. So I pretty much researched a ASW helicopter, which pretty much just does attack against other navy troops and a lot to submarines and a couple to infantry and tanks. Just overall good navy supporter helicopter, which also doesn't require much an airbase. I'll probably just build a level 2 airbase, and I also researched the destroyer. Let's look at the destroyer stats. Destroyer does a bunch to submarines and boats. Not too much different than the frigate, rather than buildings and people, and infantry and tanks about the same, but when it comes to other boats and submarines, it does a lot of damage. No damage to helicopters or fixed wings, but it does have a good defense against them. So that's definitely something that will be very interesting. Next is, I also want to build a level 2 airbase, so I have it so I can produce the helicopters later. So this will take up a lot of my supply, and then these are finished, I'll put the tanks like I said earlier in the video, and then we have an airbase, and then once the ASW helicopter is finished, I'll start mobilizing them, So yeah, sorry for inserting this randomly, but yeah, here's back to past me. Just wanted to add that in quickly. Because it's definitely going to be a showdown. It's going to be interesting to see what he has here. He's built a lot of infantry, I've noticed, not so much in tanks, so this could be like 1 or 2 infantry or 3, or it could be like 8, because he sent like 9 or 10 infantry over here. So he either has nothing here, or he's built up a whole lot of infantry. So if that is the case, I'll still have this. This definitely chips down on troops over time, plus with the little bit I sent over there. I think the strategy is really good. I may send some more stuff over here, or maybe send a Corvette over here just to start damaging all his buildings over here. So things are getting interesting. We still only have one air superiority. I may build one now. Actually, let's see how much it costs. If it doesn't cost too much, I'll do it. Yeah, it's not too much. We need more air superiority. So, when you come back, you'll definitely see the results of Italy, and we got new air. So, you won't want to miss the next episode to see what happens with Italy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video, also like this video, that would be very much appreciated, and also don't forget to stay tuned for the next episode. That was It's Keyshawn Gaming. I'm out.